Hello everybody, welcome back to Rainbow Oracle. To all my returning subscribers, thank you. And for all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. So we're going to get started. This will be intended for the collective. This isn't for any specific zodiac sign. This is for the collective, so remember it may or may not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and kick the rest out the curb, right? Also, just remember that time is an illusion. My intentions is for the near future, but my readings are going to be timeless from now on. There won't be any timestamp or anything like that. So, that being said, this is going to be for all my singles out there. So let's get started now. What I did want to tell you guys is that when I was premeditating, I kept hearing the word surrender for you guys. So that might be significant. Maybe some of you guys may be a little bit stubborn or whatever when it comes to your heart. Maybe you're having trust issues. This is another thing that's coming out too. So they're saying to surrender and have trust, not for the person, but for your guides and for your angels, that they are taking care of this matter when it comes to love and romance. So without further ado, let's get started with your reading. Now, I am using this card. I don't think I've used this deck. So I'm just warning you guys, if you see me looking down, it's because I have my cheat sheet right here, because this is kind of a new deck for me. So I'm still in the process of learning what each of the cards actually really means. As I said in my previous videos, that I read 3 different ways. But anyway, stop rambling. Let's get started. Angels, what love messages do you have for the collective at this time? So what do you have regarding love and romance at this time? Thank you. Okay, we got a few cards that just flew out. Wow, okay. So we have rock bottom in reverse, followed by home in reverse, and coming to light in reverse. So we're going to see what the meanings are. So right off the bat, rock bottom talks about addictions or repetitiveness when it's in reverse. So some of you guys out there may have some sort of codependency, some sort of addictions, whether this be alcohol, sex addictions, drugs, you name it. Whatever it is that you can be addicted to. Hey, you can be addicted to food. I don't know why my throat just started like apologize, get a little sip of water. But yeah, there's some talks about addictions. Maybe you, yeah, I'm getting here like strong addictions. It could also be talking about maybe you're addicted to working. Addicted to working out, whatever it is, that you're addicted. There's just strong addictions. Could, maybe you're also addicted to the idea, is another thing, the idea of finding the one or romance or something like that. And also, I did get a haircut too, so I don't look homeless now. But the next card you also have, it talks about unsafe, unstable, and unfulfilling. So this addiction is also what's hindering, your blessing that's about to come in. It seems like could be something to do with the home as well. Like a shakeup that might have happened in the home, maybe recently for some of you guys. And then, but they're saying to let go. With this in reverse, it talks about letting go, things that are unstable, and focusing, shifting your focus elsewhere. That it's time to shift your focus elsewhere. I feel like for some of you guys, you need to shift your focus. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's like maybe you have come out of a depressive stage. Like maybe you guys are going through some sort of depression and it's causing you to be addicted. Maybe alcohol addictions is one of them. Wow, you guys. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. I mean, so far things are gonna be looking better. And I say that because you have an unexpected visitor, and I feel the dreams came up right up after that. So with this unexpected visitor, hold on, you guys. This talks about detours, surprises, shifts. You know, unexpected things coming your way. This could be, again, when we're talking about romance, it could also talk about an unexpected person, somebody that's gonna like swoop you off your feet. Okay, I'm getting, probably this is maybe for one or two of you guys. And when I talked about addictions, maybe you're gonna find your person when you're like in AA or in rehab. That I see that as well. So that also could be a similarity too. Maybe you guys have that similarity, addictions, whatever it is. This talks about karma, reaping what you have sown, or dreaming big and taking action. So this is a needing to take action as well. I'm also seeing here that because with the egg is telling me like birthing, giving birth to ideas, giving birth to it's like something you're not telling anybody, but now it's time to take action. Whatever it is, this definitely has to do with your heart space. It's time to take action is what they're saying. And then we also have wide open, and that talks about all manner of opportunities are presented. So you have a whole bunch of opportunities that are going to come your way. And as you can see, this kind of reminds me of like the Fool card, taking chances. And we talked about, you know, taking action with this one. So it's time to, these opportunities are coming your way. But I feel like these addictions and all this other stuff that we talked about in the beginning could be hindering, you know, that you needing to take action. And then we have balancing act at the end. This is the last card that came out. So balancing act is all about juggling, being unsure, and needing balance. So I feel like for the collective, you may feel as if when it comes to love and romance, you're unsure, you know, when it comes to love. I feel like, again, you may have the need to take care of yourself, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. If anything, I encourage you to always put yourself first. That's number one. But I'm seeing here that there is a need, you know. This all talks about taking action, really. Seeing here all about taking action, but juggling, being unsure. You're probably unsure of, you know, things that are coming your way, because I get an energy of feeling disappointed so many times in the past that you're unsure if this is real. Because look at her face. She's looking back, and I see all these hearts right here, but she has a string that she's holding on to. So there is some sort of, I'm getting like pain or resentment that she's still holding on to. And it's tied up into the ship. That it's like a big heavy weight that she's carrying on. Spirit is saying it's time to let go. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck is coming apart. And that talks about, coming apart. It talks about putting an end to what is no longer working, you know, cutting off people that no longer serve you. So this can talk about, I'm getting friends, family members, those people that constantly put you down or that drain your energy. Yeah, look, you're stuck in the mud. So you're definitely stuck in a crossroads. You feel like, you know, there's no movement. And speaking of no movement, deep freeze. This is definitely some sort of stagnant energy, some cold-hearted energy going on. So in your heart space, there is some heavy, heavy emotional state going on for all my single people out there. But this is just the icebreaker, alright? So we're going to go, I'm also going to use this deck because I don't believe I've used this one. And in the spirit of, I know this is way overdue, but for Pride Month back in June, I'm going to be using the Gay Tarot for you singles. And I don't want to hear it, but I'm not gay. It doesn't mean anything, alright? So we're going to see what's going on with the collective when it comes to love and romance for my singles. Yeah, right off the bat, you're currently in this Nine of Swords. Right here, you see how he's depressed, and you got these airplanes will be with. I see those as thoughts. You know, these will be the swords. It's your own thoughts. With the page of I'm sorry, not the page. This will be the King of Swords in this deck. And you see it's a judge, so I feel like this has something to do with your own judgment. Your own judgment is hindering your love space, really. It's all up here, mostly. I'm seeing here, okay, maybe some of you guys had to put a restraining order on somebody because I came in pretty clear. Somebody might have gotten a restraining order. If not, it's basically somebody speaking the truth. Because the King of Swords just talks about someone speaking the truth. There's nothing but the truth here. And I feel like it's one of those that the truth is that you're in this depression. Because the Nine of Swords talks about depression. In your recent past, you have the Nine of Coins. This talks about you working on your own independence. You're focusing on your career, focusing on working, focusing on yourself, basically. Because it seems like some shit, like I've felt before, you're clouding this judgment. Your judgment is being clouded. Yeah, moving forward into the future, you have the Eight of Swords. Again, this is all mental conflict here. Because the Eight of Swords is basically being trapped by your own fear. But in this deck, he's in the subway. And you see, it's kind of lonely. And to me, it's got this feeling as if I'm getting this feeling as nobody understands me. Like, nobody understands what I'm going through. Nobody understands me. And for the collective here, whoever it is I'm reading for, or whom, or whatever, this is all mental. And it's all about your own best judgment and using your own discernment. Now you have the Page of Swords was crowning it. So this is some heavy spying energy going on here. And they're saying to pay attention to the wings, because the wings, I'm getting like a little birdie told me. So somebody could be keeping tabs on you. Or you could be keeping tabs on somebody else privately. Okay, so there probably may be a love interest, but you're kind of like not ready, if that makes sense, because you're still wanting to fix yourself with the Nine of Coins energy, which is perfectly fine. But it feels like you're trying to take care of yourself, not just financially, but mentally as well as emotionally. Because I'm getting deep emotionally too. Even though there's no cup energy, there's mostly swords. There's a lot of air energy. Maybe you guys have heavy air in your chart, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo with the coins. But I'm getting a lot of sword action here. But I'm seeing here that yeah, somebody's keeping tabs, heavy tabs on you, or vice versa. You're keeping tabs on somebody else, watching their social media. But I'm getting here that somebody's thinking is too good to be true. Wow. We have the King of Cups. In this deck, though, it's funny because in this deck it's got two people ready to fight. So what this is telling me, maybe you have more than one option. Wow, you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So taking a chance, taking risks, he's hitchhiking, starting something new, right? Could be start of a new relationship, start of a new friendship. Whatever it is, okay. Whatever it is, it's a huge transformation with the Death card. Something old had to die for you to transform, and whatever it is that died, it seemed like it was a betrayal. Maybe from the past, that so much betrayal. And look, he's pulling the plug. He's pulling the plug on the computer. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're pulling the plug on those. Yeah, with the Five of Cups right underneath it. So this is definitely, you know, crying over spilled milk. So whatever made you sad, whatever this is, friends or an ex or whatever it is, you're putting that aside to you. And it seems like you're still clearing out that energy. And that's why you're kind of like, you're pushing somebody kind of arm lengths away, because you're clearing out your headspace. So I'm gonna get some clarity with this deck. We're gonna get some clarity here on what's going on, and then we're gonna see. Actually, hold that thought. Let me ask some more questions. Let's see. What are the blockages for the collective? What is blocking them? Six of Wands. Wow. So what's blocking could be either feeling recognition or not being recognized. Or maybe, okay, I see like how it is here. So maybe for some of you guys could be interracial, same sex, doesn't have to be. But I'm just putting this in this case. You see how he's like kind of admiring the man and the horse with the sign here. You know what? Now that I've seen this with the whole protest with Black Lives Matter, maybe you've met somebody during, you know, like a Black Lives Matter protest or something like that. That could have also, or maybe you guys share the similar interests when it comes to like politics or something like that. That's something that came really quick, and I'm getting goosebumps just by saying that. But I'm seeing here maybe one person, he looks up to the other one, and he's kind of like not noticing. His focus is, you know, out, while his focus is on him. So that's probably what's blocking, where you feel like, as you know, you're not being recognized, or the other person doesn't feel the same way as I do, so maybe I should just back off. I'm getting that too. Now, as your hopes or fears, wow, this turned into a fear real quick. Because your fear is the Three of Swords, heartbreak, being heartbroken all over again, being left out in the rain. I mean, that's self-explanatory right there. Well, let's see, what are your actions? What is the actions for the collective? For all my singles out there, for the collective, what are their actions for this connection? What are their actions? Let's see, what are their actions? Whoa, that's a lot, but we'll take this one. Actually, we'll take these two, because these two popped out. Okay, so we have the Star with the Page of Wands. So maybe you have wished upon a star. You could be praying a lot. Bottom of the deck, we have the Man of Swords. And the Man of Swords would be the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, they want to say, I call it the bitch card, but in this deck, it's more like the whatchamacallit, the scientist. I couldn't think of it. He's like a scientist here. He's going through it, analyzing deep through. So I feel like this is you going in within yourself, like Dark Night of the Soul. But with the Star card here and the Page of Wands, I feel like the action that you're going to take is basically you're going to follow your intuition or your own heart's desire. You're going to get some sort of good news, by the way, something really good news, and it's something that you've always wanted, that you wish for. Some of you guys are probably destined to be a star. So maybe that's something as well. Let's get one more. Let's see what is overall outcome. What will be the overall outcome for the collective? What is the overall outcome for the collective? For my singles out there, overall outcome, and then we'll clarify everything, and then we'll move forward. See, okay, there we go. Overall outcome is the 6 of coins, so this is definitely an equal give and take with the 6 of coins. Maybe some of you guys are working as bankers or whatever. But I'm seeing here this is an equal give and take, an equal opportunity. Lots of, reciprocity between the two of you. Or whether it is between the two of you, if it's not with somebody, then it's just an equal give and take between you and the universe. So whatever it is that you put in, whether it's good or bad, is coming back to you in tenfold. I'm sorry, there's just something on here that's just bugging me. Alright, so let's get some clarity for you guys. Let's see, show me extra 30 for the collective, for my singles regarding love and romance at this time. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that they need to see. Show me the cards that they need to see. Thank you. Let's see, what is this 9 of Swords talking about? What is this 9 of Swords? Wow, that just flipped out. Alright, so just like I was talking about your better judgment and all that could be hindering. Because again, currently, this saddens me that you guys are showing this. This is depression, this is anxiety, sleepless nights, you're crying a lot. And what it has to do is there's a transformation with the Death card. Transformation or a sudden abrupt ending. And it may have to do with finance, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe this is, this could be talk about spending, because this is like collecting the fruit of labor. When it's reversed, this could talk about some spending habits, but we have the Sun in reverse. So I'm thinking here this could be a lot having to do with your own financial stability, that you're unhappy. But it feels like right now what's clarifying is that it abruptly ending, but it's changing. Things are changing for the better. Now let's talk about your recent past. Let's clarify this 9 of coins. Wow, that's really, Spirit, you want me to take all these cards? I ain't taking all of those. If you guys were to see how many cards and flew out, that was like 15. Alright, what is this 9 of coins talking about? Okay, we'll take those. You have the King of Cups, the Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, definitely this is talking about putting that self-love, right? Taking the time out, because this is, having patience, finding the balance within yourself. Heavy Sagittarius energy as well as water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy with the King of Cups. Definitely Pisces, no, not Pisces, Scorpio, yeah, because that's the masculine is Scorpio when Mars. But anyway, you're definitely taking that time out, that emotional fulfillment type of thing, falling more in love with yourself. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about being, working on your own independence, because it seems like in the past it could have been an issue. Money could have been an issue, and it seems like it still is the issue. So that's probably why you have probably someone arm's length away, is because you are working on that your finance at this time, which is nothing wrong with that. If anything, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We all need. Shoot, I know I'm with there with y'all. So let's see, what is this Eight of Swords talking about? This Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's just, I'm getting it's mostly all in somebody's head. Like somebody really is overthinking. Wow. We have the Tower, the Emperor, and the Justice in reverse. So right off the bat, there's a sudden change coming in the future. A sudden change that's coming in the near future. That could have you scared. But they're saying here that you need to take control. You need to take control with the Emperor card. You need to conquer those fears. You need to take control of that. Because it's just going to cause some sort of imbalance with the Justice in reverse. It's going to cause a lot of imbalance. You're going to, yeah, it's something that you need to take control. You need to take control of your thoughts in the near future. Because there's something that's coming. It's a sudden change. It's a huge shake, not a shake up, whether it's good or bad. It's just a sudden change. The Tower, that's why, okay. Here's Tarot 101 for you guys. At least for me, how I read the Tower card. A lot of people, I should say a lot, some people, they view it as a negative. I view it as neutral. Because really, it's a sudden change. The Tower is just a change, whether it's good or bad. So that's why it's that's why it's neutral. You guys didn't see that, okay? My God, I'm hot mess. Okay, what is this? The Guide of Swords. What's the Page of Swords talking about up here? That's crowning this reading. So there's somebody that's keeping tabs. Somebody that's keeping tabs, or somebody that's very defensive. And I get more defensive than anything, but I'm also getting both. Okay, so a person, oh shit. I don't feel like this is you that's having this. This is somebody that you probably once had a toxic relationship with, someone that you may be bound to. Whether this be a friend, an ex, whatever you're dealing with. Because we have the Devil. The Devil talks about something that, you know, this could also talk about the addictions as well that we were talking about as well. Codependencies, addictions. This can also talk about being bound to somebody, toxic behavior, narcissism, all that stuff. So maybe, okay, so I'm getting this, maybe this is for some of you. Maybe the person that you're dealing with only sees you as just for sex, right? But you see them in a different light. But they're saying that you need to follow your intuition, because it seems like this person, they keep heavy tabs on you. You may have followed your intuition to block someone, to cut off communication, or not block, I'm sorry, it's not in reverse, but it's coming in fast, my bad. This is fast movement, this is communication, could be networking, texting. Huh. I'm getting here that somebody needs to follow their intuition quick when it comes to this toxicity, and that's probably for your addiction. Your addiction is blocking your intuition, maybe. Oh, okay. Okay, I see it. I see what they're trying to say. Alright. They're trying to say that whoever it is that's keeping tabs, right? The person that's keeping tabs, they're the ones that have either a toxic behavior or they have some sort of addiction, or they're bound to somebody. Like let's say the person that you're interested in is already in a relationship, and it's like they're following their intuition to go towards you. It seems like this person is bound to somebody else, but they're more likely gonna follow you. Whether this person, they're bound to their ex, or they're already in a relationship and but either way, this seems like they're trying to go towards you, and they're they're following the intuition, and they're not telling anybody. And I tell you this because, as you see, she has a scroll and she's not showing nobody but herself. So she is keeping it to herself, and it seems like she's going to communicate this to you pretty quickly. She, he, whoever, remember this, I just read the sex of the cards. Don't necessarily have to be. Alright, so moving forward. What is the Sage of Cups talking about as a potential outcome? Let's see, it's a Sage of Cups. Oh, these flipped over? Oh, we'll flip them back. If they pop out, they'll pop out. Okay. That's a lot. We'll take these. They want these. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely okay. Maybe you do have multiple options, and it seems like somebody's gonna reveal themselves, right? Someone's gonna show their true colors here, that you're not gonna want to invest any time, any effort, and you're gonna put it into waste. So that's probably why we have these two fighting here. So there could be somebody exposing themselves, because the Magician here is somebody that's exposed. It's a fraud to me. I see him as a fraud. And that's what you're putting that to rest. And you're not investing in this person anymore. So whoever it is, whether this is a friend, family, whatever it is, because it seems like this King of Cups, because he showed up in your past too. This is the person that was in your past. This could have been someone that you fell heavily in love with, because the King of Cups also talks about, oh, okay, these flipped over too. So this definitely could be an ex that you've cut out, that you've given the cold shoulder to. This could have been an ex or somebody, again, doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. But this is definitely somebody that you've taken time apart from. You've taken your time apart from them, or you probably broke things off. And it's like, you're basically saying, you know, deuces. I'm seeing here, you're putting it to rest. Somebody is being exposed here. Somebody may want to fight for your love and affection here. But it seems like this past person is being exposed for who they really are, and who they really are is this fucking toxic devil right here. You probably even called them Satan before. But at the bottom of the deck here, wow, okay, now they're telling me to stop. Overall, I'm seeing here the Fool. Again, with the Fool, taking chances. Wasn't this at the bottom of this deck too, the Fool? Nope, never mind. Okay, I like. But I'm seeing here, we're taking chances. You know, you're taking that risk here, and it seems like you're gonna finally find someone that's worth marrying, settling down, and this is gonna be a twin flame soulmate. This isn't in traditional tarot. This is just a picture, and what they're showing me is kind of like how they're similar. They're almost similar, but like how the skin tone is kind of different. I don't know if you can see with the glare, but one is a little bit darker than the other, and then a different hair. But I'm seeing here they're kind of more like soulmates, kind of. Like you found somebody that's gonna be very close. I find this almost as like sisterly love, brotherly love type of thing, BFF, which is good. But it's saying right here with the Two of Wands, it may take some time because you could be feeling like you're stuck in a crossroad. And that's only because someone doesn't want to deceive you. Or you don't want to deceive them, whatever it is. You don't want to be deceptive. They want to come out and tell the truth of how they feel, and they feel as if they want a new start with you. They want to take a chance with you, but they're scared because they may be a unrequited love, I mean. And that's something they don't want. So, I'm going to get these out the way, and we're going to wrap things up here. We're going to wrap things up. I'm going to pull from your romance angels because I didn't realize how quick this has been. It's been already 35 minutes going. Holy shit. Okay. Now, let's wrap things up with the romance angel deck. See what we got for the collected for my singles. Love messages for the collective, for my singles out there regarding love and romance. Okay. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That could be part of that toxic addictions and stuff. Maybe it could be mommy issues, daddy issues, whatever it is. But I feel like that's probably why this connection is not going to work. Because there's some sort of family issues that needs to be healed first. I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness going on, or that needs to transpire. Yeah, and it hinders their romance, and I'm getting that you already know this. So that's one thing. Another one, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel like this is something you may discuss on this new person. And I feel like, look, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I can't make this shit up. I mean, you see I'm using a whole bunch of different decks, and they're all connecting. So we have, I'm telling you, you're healing. There's family issues. That could be what the devil card is talking about, or what those addictions, you know. It could all extend to pain from back in childhood. I'm getting, and it hinders your romantic love life too. Let's see if there's any more. Look at that. That just flew out. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Don't ignore red flags. Alright? Let's see. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get one more, and there it is. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And at the bottom of the deck, wow, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So maybe this new person that you guys have met, or soon going to meet, definitely is a soulmate. Definitely is a soulmate. But it's going to cause engagement. Wow, look at what's underneath. Hold on. I need to show. Look at that. Look. Ready. What's underneath? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. What's underneath it? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I know it doesn't look like it, but when I record it, it's like mirrored. But when it's uploaded, it's normal for you guys, but for me, it's backwards. And then they're saying one more. Forgiving and learning. Holy shit. This goes hand in hand with this. Healing family issues. The forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. That's it. That's all I gotta say. That was beautiful. So that's probably why you're in this. That makes sense of why you guys could be in that, Nine of Swords energy currently, and it has a lot to do with family issues, I see. And you know what, too? It's crazy. Somebody I'm hearing you may have similarities with your partner, too. So you're probably dealing with somebody that understands the pain that you're going through. Who knows? Right? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading as much as I did doing it. If you want, can't even speak. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all that will be in the description box below, darling. Okay? With that being said, amor, luz y progreso a todos. And I will see you guys next time, alright? Love you. Bye.